Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to AOA Bloodsport. I'm your host, James Ayrton, and tonight we are in for some grueling action. Let's get started straight into our first match. Introducing first, we have none other than Wolf, who, since building up to this event, has popped up a bit more frequently, and it has been noticed by Shea Hudson as he is given an opportunity here tonight to open this pay-per-view in this triple threat exhibition match between some people who were unable to qualify for our main event later tonight. So we'll see how Mr. Wolf will fare against his two opponents here tonight. And speaking of one of his opponents, introducing next, Terra, who has been on a bit of a downward spiral since earning that victory against Jason Spade. You would have thought getting a victory over a former AOA World Champion would surely catapult you up the ranks here in AOA, but unfortunately for Tay, it has done a bit of the opposite. However, he does find himself booked for tonight's show and hoping to showcase and get back into the good graces of the AOA management with a performance here tonight. However, if you will be in there with some stiff competition from Damon Wolf and the next man to come in and make his way, and speaking of that third man, introducing next, we have Ryan Gray, the man with so many nicknames that it's hard to keep track of which nickname for him to go by. However, he's not worried about his many nicknames tonight. He's worried about putting on a show, getting into some good momentum, good graces with management. See him with a shot further down the line. But he's in there with two tough men. I am looking forward to this exhibition match. All three of these men very talented, and I feel it will be a nice way to open up the events here at Bloodsport. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. First matchup underway. Damon Wolf, Terra, Ryan Riley. Now the match officially underway. No one, well, Riley with the first strike by the looks of things, and a 8-second right off the bat. Looking to make short work of this, and Damon just letting it all transpire. I'm not sure what kind of strategy Damon had in mind, but now taking advantage. Probably just looking for an opening, a big double underhook DDT, and looking to make short work tonight is Riley and Wolf, as Wolf now gesturing for Riley as Terra has only just gotten to his feet. A nice Hurricanrana there by Damon. Now it looks like Wolf and Terra both having sights set on Riley, and whatever happened there, Terra finding himself on the floor, and Riley now relaxing as Wolf cranks the neck of Terra. And a bulldog straight onto Terra. I think a bit of a headbutt there by Wolf on Terra as he's getting bulldogged. Probably inadverted by Riley, but nonetheless, Wolf now taking back control, stomping on the arm, and what's he got in mind here as he's nice arm trap camel clutch like maneuver there, and Terra smartly breaking it up. Terra missing, well, throwing away the drop kick, and now double underhooks. What's he got in mind here? Just holding him up, and big stalling butterfly suplex, and now looking to probably finish off Wolf, but nice. Ooh, went for the Falcon Arrow was Riley. Terra blocking it, and now hoisting him up. Looking for a, oh no, not this. Ooh, just compacting Riley into a ball, and Riley has been pinned and is eliminated from this match by the looks of things. Now it's just Damon Wolf and Terra. Big knee there from Terra. Up goes to the top. What's he got in mind here? A big somersaults leg drop that missing. And now Wolf, bit of a kerfuffle there, but Terra regaining control of Wolf and hooking him up with a backslide driver. And a kick to the back. Another one. As he slowly begins to hoist up Wolf, now considering dragging him over. No, snapmares him down. And a kick to the back of Wolf. Wolf getting hoisted up, reversing though into a reverse DDT. And Terra seemingly doing what he spent the first half of the match doing, on the back foot. As Wolf sets him up top. Now what's he got in mind here? Looking for an avalanche Hurricanrana. Is that gonna be it? No, Damon Wolf not happy with that, and a big roaring forearm, and I believe that has opened up Terra. Tay finding himself in even more trouble than he did starting. And now what's Wolf got in mind here? Unique monkey flip, surprisingly not sending Terra out of the ring. And now Wolf with a boom salt double foot stomp, and you have to think that is the end of Terra. And what a way to start this Bloodsport event off. And it was instant action right off the bat. 8-second rides, double underhook DDTs, had everything literally bar the kitchen sink. Even had this brutal powerbomb suplex. But it was a Warren forearm and a moonsault foot stomp that gave Damon Wolf his victory here tonight. Now we move on to the next contest. It is for the AOA Commonwealth. First, the challenger, former AOA Commonwealth Champion Zach Smith, utilising his rematch clause here tonight to face off against Mark Williams. But ever since losing the championship at Chisholm, we haven't really seen much of Zach Smith. We haven't heard from him. He's just disappeared essentially off the face of the earth, but he is back here tonight for his rematch against Mark Williams. It'd be interesting to see if Zach can continue what affected him the last time he was in the ring for the Commonwealth Championship. The champion's curse, not being able to defend in their first defense, and really make history and become two-time AOA Commonwealth Champion. But he has to get past this, man. He is the reigning, defending AOA Commonwealth Champion, the Assassin, Mark Williams, who, despite the absence of his challenger the past couple of weeks, has been keeping himself occupied, probably a bit too occupied, with the AOA General Manager Shay Hobson. And even though Shay, as far as I'm aware, the latest news I've got is Shay is still bedridden in hospital since the violent assault from Mark Williams. But you have a feeling he'll be watching very closely. I'm hoping that Zach Smith takes the championship away from this man. Only time will tell. The belt they are both competing for here tonight. As Mark hands it over to the official. That's what it's all about, ladies and gentlemen. You may not like either man in this situation, but they are most likely going to put on a performance. Zach Smith, Mark Williams. The matchup is officially underway, and this could be a show stealer. As Mark Williams hoists up. Ooh, nice suplex there, and holding on does Mark Williams, and big back suplex there from Mark as he hooks him up in a unique leg sweep from Mark Williams. And it is all being very one-sided at the moment. It's Mark hoisting him up for the back suplex after the suplex combination again. And this is not boding well for Zach Smith in this early days, but saying that would reversal off the ropes. And Zach finally with a piece of offense as he hoists him up, and a gourd buster there by Zach. Kick to the back, and now just stomping on the arm. And no real back and forth between these two men in the locker room, but Zach Smith taking the fight to Williams. Maybe a bit of incentive there. Zach and Shay have been friends in the past, and may still be friends. Maybe Shay might have made a phone call to Zach to tell him to make Mark pay. We don't know. But Williams now taking back control of this match as he has Zach by the throat, and the big gut punch launching Zach. And now hooking the arm. Zach fighting back up to his feet in a big forearm to break the hold. As Byron's carried takedown there by the assassin. Hooking him up and a Northern Lights suplex. This has been mostly Mark Williams so far, and keeping to a very methodical pace. Knee raised there by Zach Smith to try and regain control of the match. What little control he's had so far, and dropping the knee to the base of the spine. Kick to, stomp to the arm, and then stomp straight to the other arm as well. Hoisting up Williams, and snake eyes across the top turnbuckle is Zach Smith. Zach firmly in control, goes for the pin. I don't think it's going to be enough, but getting the 1 count and expelling a bit more energy from the assassin. Kick to the back of the head and a stomp to the back as well. Everything very back orientated so far in this match. And Zach gestures for him to go up with a big missile drop kick. Flooring jam, and Zach getting as much crowd support as he can behind him. And a swinging blade there by Mark Williams. And an uppercut by Zach Smith to answer back. A whip into the turnbuckle. What has Zach got in mind? Oh, went for the kick to the stomach. Probably looking to set up for the Bronco Buster. And now finds himself in a sharpshooter, and that is cinched in real deep. I don't think... No, Zach is forced out of it and launching Mark against the ropes and nearly into the buckle. Whipping Mark over to the other corner. Maybe big clothesline there, but that knocks him out of the corner, which is probably not what Zach wants as he again whips into the corner. Big kick, and is this going to be it? Is this the Bronco Buster? This won him the belt last time round. Is it going to be enough to beat the assassin? Zach though choosing not to go for it, and eats a big back body drop. He might regret not going for the pin there. And Williams hooking him up for Finis Dolor Cordis. And that could be the end of the match right there, but I don't think Mark is going to let him go that easy. Zach launching Mark away, looking to set up for the Smith driver. He's got him hooked up. Is he going to... He's hit it! And Mark Williams throwing some of the crimson liquid. He is bleeding from the forehead after that Smith driver. And now stuck in a bow and arrow position. Is this potentially the end of Mark Williams' AOA Commonwealth Championship reign? No, Zach releasing the hold. And a punch to the face there and a stroke. Is that going to be enough for Zach? He's going for the pin now. 1, 2. Only getting a 2 count. And now talking on the head and neck of Mark Williams. And it's interesting how the tide can change in a wrestling match. It was very early on that it was all Mark Williams, and now we are finding ourselves in a situation where it's all Zach Smith, and as soon as to say that, a big back body drop there from Mark Williams. And Mark just stalking his prey. As Zach Smith was up to his feet and whipping him into the corner. Probably gonna set up. No, goes for the bulldog out the corner. Going for the pin off that. 1, 2. Only getting a 2 count. Zach Smith probably should have went for the Bronco Buster, as stated before. That was the move that got him the AOA Commonwealth Championship last time. What's that got in mind here? Ooh! A sit-out gourd buster. And now looking to go up top. Probably for the guillotine leg drop. Mark Williams rolling around and he hits the guillotine leg drop. And picking him up now. Probably setting up for a second Smith driver. No, what's he got in mind here? Shot in the corner. No, picking him straight up to the top. And a big arm drag by Zach Smith. Is this going to be it? Is this going to be what gets him the AOA Commonwealth Championship back? No, it is not, unfortunately. Zach Smith now going back. High risk. Is it going to be the high reward he wanted? It's the guillotine leg drop again. Again, is that going to be it? 1, 2. Say what you want about Mark Williams as a person, the man is resilient, and that might be the only quality that Shay admires in the man. But maybe that lack of attention there is going to cost Zach Smith. Big suplex. Looking for the back. Hits it. Mark Williams now could be looking to finish this all up. Maybe. He's looking. Oh, he misses the punch. And again. He's hooked him up and a big tiger suplex. And a senton by Mark Williams. Stomp to the arm out. Pushing up the powerbomb suplex. Goes for the pin off that. 1, 2, move. And Mark thinking, what is he going to have to do? He's endured so much. Maybe the moves just don't have the amount of oomph that they would have normally. But here he is, setting up for go home driver. Now kicking up. And hits him in the back. Now looking for the cross out. He's got it locked in. He's down on the floor, and this looks like it could be it for Zach Smith. He's struggling. He's squirming. Probably making it worse for him, and that is it. Zach Smith taps out to Mark Williams, and Mark retains the AOA Commonwealth Championship. It was probably a matter of time, but Zach Smith showing that there could have been a title change here tonight, but in the end it wasn't enough. And no, this is not needed. Mark Williams now just assaulting Zach Smith after the match. This is uncalled for from Mark. The man had given up, he tapped out, and now he's just being assaulted. Is this not enough for Mark? Where's he going? Oh no. No. Someone get that chair off him. Someone get referee, get the chair off him. And he's shot to the back, and again, he's just relentlessly assaulting Zach Smith. Someone's got to stop this man. As he hooks him around and big full Nelson slam, but this is disgusting. A disgusting display by Mark Williams. This assault on Zach Smith, but Zach showing a bit more fight left in him, but instantly shut down. Referee needs to get in there and stop this instead of standing idly by him. All the static and oh my god. The crowd have erupted. Mark Williams is standing in the ring. He's gobsmacked by what he is witnessing here, and Havoc is making his way out here. Is there something that I've not been made aware of? What is the meaning of Havoc making his way out here? Is he coming in to make the save? Zach Smith, the referee gotten Zach Smith out of there, and Mark Williams on the outside now, just curious to why Havoc is making his way, or has made his way to the ring. I think the same could be said for everyone here in attendance, and as he looks out to the crowd. Hang on a minute, ladies and gentlemen. I've just been informed that Mark Williams, after going through Zach Smith, is being forced to defend his AOA Commonwealth Championship per orders of Shay Hoxton. As if one grueling match wasn't enough, he's now got to go through another. And maybe this was Shay's plan all along. If Zach Smith couldn't do the job, that he had someone waiting in the wings. Maybe this was the deal that was cut, why Havoc wasn't in the second chance elimination match to qualify for Blood Bowl. A shot to the stomach there by Havoc. Havoc being whipped off the ropes. Clash there, no one getting the better, but Mark Williams trying desperately keep his momentum going from the match they just had. You got to wonder how much that last match is taken out of him, and how much energy does he have left to face Havoc. And Havoc now just tying up the assassin in knots, essentially, and a stomp to the arm. Havoc now in firm control and just dropping the knee to the back of the head. And a shot to the back there, and Havoc with a big suplex. The question is, if Havoc fails, where does Shea go from here? Havoc going for the pin. One. Amazingly, Mark having the energy to kick out at 1. And fighting Havoc still. That was an impressive enziguri there. As Havoc now takes control, whipping Williams into the corner, hoisting him up, shot to the back, and now what's he got in mind here? An avalanche German suplex, literally flipping Mark Williams all the way to his stomach and halfway across the ring, and dropping King Kong style knee drop to the face and chest of Mark Williams. And now looking for the choke, but Williams, the long legs, able to get to the ropes as he went to apply. And a ripcord neck breaker. Is that going to be it? 1, 2. Ooh. Havoc nearly getting the job done there. Very, very close. Probably looking to put the exclamation mark. Hooking him in. It's Havoc. That pump handle. I don't know what he calls that, but it's got him the win. And ladies and gentlemen, we have a new AOA Commonwealth Champion in what was an interesting turn of events here tonight. Unfortunately for Zach, it is not himself, but it is none other than Havoc, who has won the AOA Commonwealth Championship and moved it from the clutches of the assassin. It is only be interesting to see the response from this, but as I stated, this was the doing of Shea Hudson, and while this is probably making him smile, gotta wonder what the fallout from this is. But there he is, ladies and gentlemen, your new AOA Commonwealth Champion, Havoc. Move on to another title match for this evening, this time for the AOA Tag Team Championships. First, Nick Mullane, Hyatt, the Aussie Brawlers, who earned this opportunity after defeating one half of the Dishonors in that tag match. Unfortunately for Brian, he did not have his usual partner there, but regardless, that has earned these two men a title shot, and we'll be looking to take full advantage of this opportunity. Speaking of the champions, introducing next. The current reigning and defending AOA Tag Team Champions, Brian Styles, Jordan Shadows, Dishonored, who gained some momentum heading into this match, with Jordan Shadows getting a victory over half of the Aussie Brawlers. But that was through a bit of distraction. The Texas Hitman did get involved in both these two in their most recent encounters with the Brawlers, but it has not stopped them. And that is the prize that these teams are after. And I mentioned the Texas Hitman, and it will be interesting to see if any of those two play a part in this matchup. They have the challengers, Jack Wyatt, Nick Hemmerling. Both looking to take advantage of this opportunity to be the best tag team, bring the AOA gold back to Australia. On the other end, Dishonored, Brian Styles, Jordan Shadows. They have been the longest reigning champions in AOA, holding the tag team gold for longer than any other champion here. And they'll be looking to continue that streak from here to golden opportunity, to even further than that. Yeah. Shadows starting for his team. We have Wyatt starting for the Brawlers, and this match officially underway. And Wyatt with the neck breaker to start things off. Kick to the back. There by Wyatt as he pulls him in, hooking him up. Ooh, blocked there by Shadows as he takes back advantage, but Wyatt back. Oh, then a gut buster there. And a stomp to the arm of Shadows. The Shadows have in mind. Well, Shadows going to come back from this onslaught, this early onslaught from Wyatt as he gets picked up off the floor, hooked up through. Ooh, there's the block of the suplex again, and a shot to the face by Wyatt, and a kick to the back of the leg. Ooh, retaliation, and a big clothesline. And now taking him over to the Dishonored corner, smart tag team wrestling by the champions. Styles getting a pummeling there, and a European uppercut from Wyatt. Now dragging him over more to the Brawler's corner, and Nick Hemmerling, the bigger of the two men, coming in to do some damage. Punch to the face there by Nick, and a retaliation there from Styles as he gave him an opportunity with Hemmerling and being made to pay. The only problem for Styles at the moment is the fact that he's in the wrong side of town still, and it's going to cost him. Nice amateur takedown there by Hemmerling, showing the MMA background. The throw of the arm. Now look, just Styles fighting back. So what does Henry have in mind? That he's now being flattened to the canvas with that drop kick. Now being dragged. What does Styles have in mind? He picks him up. He's gonna whip him. No. Slices it too. Just throwing the bigger Hammerling across the ring. Hammerling now could be in trouble as he's been shown to the outside, and this could be interesting. This is not what we see from these two teams, especially in the case of the Dishonored, who instigated it. But it's back into the ring now. And Styles, big overhead goal suplex, and a tag to Wyatt, and a big forearm smash, and a big clothesline, and another forearm smash. Just flattened Brian Styles. It's Hemling trying to recover on the outside. And what's Wyatt got an idea is it drapes him over the top. Styles still on the wrong part of town. This is not exactly what you would have wanted. Snapmare there by Wyatt. Still keeping control. It's Henling now makes it to his feet. Wyatt just pondering some strategy as Styles probably pondered a bit too long as he eats a Saito suplex. And now being dragged towards the Dishonored corner, and that is not where he wants to be, as Jordan Shadow being tagged in and just ramming the back of the head into the ground. This has not been a very pretty match. It has not been technical in the slightest. This has just been two teams beating ever-loving piss out of each other. And a big knee to the face by Shadows. Just to exclamate that point. And a big belly-to-belly suplexes Wyatt tries to pull for Hammerling. Being cut off there by Shadows, and he went for a double axe handle and eats a neck breaker for his troubles. And Wyatt now given the opportunity to make the tag to Hammerling. Now it's Hammerling just taking down Shadows as he goes up to the second and dropping the forearm across the face, and Wyatt on the apron. They're feeling the effects being in there with Shadows. Talk of the neck there by Hammerling. Throws him down to the ground. Hammerling picking up Shadows. Shot straight to the face, pouring the man. And that could be it. 1, 2. Probably cutting it a bit too fine there with Shadows, and a kick to the back, and that seemed to enrage the man. Although Hammerling very quickly mopping up what could have been a mess. And now the Aussie Brawls, the high-low, and could that be it? Jordan Shadows and Brian Styles breaking up the pin before it can even get to 2. And eats a neck breaker for his troubles across the knee. And I'm not sure why it was going for there, but missing. As Shadows now hoisting up the smaller man and just throwing him into the ropes. That cannot have been pleasant for Jack Wyatt, but he's not going to like this either. Make a clothesline, and that could be it, but no, Shadows is not done there as a kick to the stomach. Shadows very clearly not having the North Shadows effect. Is that going to be it? 1. Ooh, Hammerling just broken up the pin in a similar situation. Needs a backbreaker for his troubles and being sent to the outside. Styles getting out the ring, one big missile dropkick there. And could this be the end? No, shots in the face of Wyatt. Dishonored, unrelenting in their assault. At the moment, the Styles going to the second, misses the elbow. That's why it did not take advantage of this. He was sent to the corner. Wyatt, at the moment, seemingly having to do everything on his own. Was hammering on the outside after that backbreaker. STO there by Styles. He goes, but he's got a man dropping him over the top, hanging him up to dry. And now it's Styles a deadlift goat wrench, just throwing Wyatt. And Wyatt looking to make the tag to Hemmerling, who just got to the apron but was unable to. This has been very dishonored. At the moment, and a big butterfly suplex to the center of the ring. And again, stopping the potential tag from Wyatt. Flurry of strikes, and I think one of them opening up with Wyatt as well. That does not spell good news for the Aussie Brawlers. Wyatt now being stood up, sent to the Dishonored corner. Could they be looking for that powerbomb neck breaker combination? It looks like they are. He's got him up. And there it is. A powerbomb neck breaker. Is that going to be it? 1, 2, 3. Dishonored have retained the championships in what was an unrelenting match between these two teams. And Shadows, who took control of Wyatt, and Wyatt tried to claw his way to his partner Heroin, but unfortunately was unable to get there and faced the powerbomb neckbreaker combination. And here's your winners, ladies and gentlemen, and still your AOA Tag Team Champions, Jordan Shadows, Brian Styles. Dishonored. And now we'll move on to the final championship match here tonight. It will be for the AOA World Heavyweight Champion. Using Challenger is Adrian Bowen. So ever since his supposed best friends turned his back on him, he's been a different man. He is now out for revenge. He is after that AOA championship. But I think more importantly, in his mind, he is looking to take a piece of Marcus Page with him and hang it up as a trophy, and he gets that opportunity tonight. Speaking of the champion, Making his way to the ring now, the reigning, defending AOA World Heavyweight Champion, Marcus Page, who has changed his tune backstage leading up to this match. A man who thought he was a miracle now believes he is God. And I openly go on record and disagree with this man. The way he has been since turning on his friend has been despicable and disgusting. And I'm meant to be impartial, but I want Bowen to win this match. That is the prize these two men are competing for. As Marcus Page hands over the championship, Adrian Bowen understanding what he will be fighting for tonight, but there is a deeper meaning for him. Bowen Page, the dream championship matchup that we've always wanted is underway, but I don't think we wanted it under these circumstances. As Bowen just taking it straight to the outside. I don't think he wants to do this in the ring. He doesn't want this to be a wrestling match. He wants this to be a fight. And this is what a fight is, ladies and gentlemen. Bowen just clubbing, striking anything that he can at Page, but Page now doing the exact same. And now looking to take it to the barricade, throwing him to the floor as he strikes Bowen in the stomach, and a big jumping clothesline from Page, and a stomp to the arm as well. This is a very different Marcus Page. This is not the Page that we were expecting leading into this match. And Bowen now fighting back. Like I said, this has been a dream match for many, many fans. What would happen when these two men faced each other for the championship? They just wish now that it was in different circumstances. As a big German suplex by Bowen to Page, and dropping the elbow as well. The referee being very lenient, allowing for this to happen. Would not normally be the case. As Bowen strolling Page around, but Page fighting out of that position. And now a shot to the face as we get a better camera angle, and a big back suplex there from Marcus Page. And just being the arrogant, smug prick that he is. And now working on the arm and trying to pull it out of Bowen's socket. She picks him up now. Bowen ready. A ram in the face of Page into the barricade. Now what's Bowen got in mind? This is an Extreme Rules match, I forgot to mention, as Bowen throwing the bat to the face. It's the first weapon to be introduced, the first toy for these wrestlers to play with. And I think it will only go up from here in the violence. There's a big bicycle kick there by Bowen. float over there by Page, but Bowen looking to try and keep the advantage. Finals carry takedown there by Page. These two men very back and forth, know each other very, very well. At least they do wrestling wise. Person wise, probably not anymore. As Page now with an arm suplex from the wrist clutch and just dropping an elbow across it. And now what's Page taunting Bowen, a stomp to the back of the neck. I personally prefer them to stop fighting near my desk, but I don't think that's going to be the case here. What's Page got in mind here? Looking for the water slide slam. But Bowen straight back up and a crucifix driver. Bowen needs to get back into this fight. But at the moment, Marcus Page in firm control. Page now with the end of Page on the outside. And then but Bowen straight back to his feet with the punch to the face, trying to cement a comeback, and bounced right off my desk. Bowen fighting back and clothesline to the apron, and Bowen trying to mount some momentum, get the audience behind him. A stomp to the arm, and now looking to rip off an arm of Marcus Page. Bowen now firmly in control, dropping the elbow across the leg. This match has been an all-out brawl, and it's what people would expect in these circumstances. And Bowen, what's he got in mind here? Powerbombing Page across the desk. Again, I prefer my desk to not be 11, but if it's going to be used on Page, I'll allow it. Page though, now back in control. And again, the signs are not looking good for Bowen. Page hoisting him up by the arm and suplexing him. Still controlling the arm and dropping the elbow again. Boot to the face, just a straight boot from Marcus Page, and a knee to the face as well. After watching this, it's hard to imagine that these two are friends, and now Marcus with the steel chair beside me. Bowen just rolling out of the way. Page getting potentially hit in the face, and a reverse DDT, and you can't see it from the angle that you have, ladies and gentlemen, but the back bouncing off of not one but two steel chairs. Bowen regaining the control in this match and dropping the elbow. Bowen now, what's he got in mind? A Hurricanrana into the guardrail and a knee to the back. And Bowen being arm dragged. And a neck breaker, as well as Page picks him up. What does Page have in mind? A knee to the stomach and a Hurricanrana of his own. Page now just relentless on the attack right now. As another under Page. And he's just not stopping the attack on Adrian Bowen. Just raining down shots to the knee. And now hoisting up Bowen. Bowen though reversing with the finals carry takedown. These two men spending the entirety of this match on the outside. You could barely call it a match as hoisting up Page, and a Wacola bomb just next to our desk here. And just raining in the shots to the leg. And an elbow drop as well. Match is not what you described as. This has been an outright brawl, an outright fight. These two men, clearly the friendship is over. There is no going back. These two men just outright do not like each other anymore. And Marcus Page he's knocked out Adrian Bowen. Adrian Bowen being ruled out of the contest. It's hard to tell from here as other members at this desk were covering it up, the two judges. But Marcus Page has retained the championship. And the era of Page, unfortunately, continues. And now, ladies and gentlemen, we move on to the main event for this evening. The Blood Bowl. 6 men enter. One of them will leave with an opportunity at the AOA World Heavyweight Championship. The only way to eliminate a person in this match, knockout or submission. Introducing first, the American-made Hunter Quinn, who, since the forming and collapse of his team, Killian, has found himself on the streak as he now enters his pod. And the second participant is none other than the ultimate underdog, Eli Robledo, who has surprisingly not had a lot of time to showcase his abilities in the lead up, but has qualified for this match and hoping to live up to his name of being the underdog in this match and achieving the victory here in this grueling structure. This is the first Blood Bowl, could potentially be the last, depending on how gruesome this match is, as Eli now makes his way to his pod. And the third participant, arguably the tallest man in this match, and possibly the most dangerous. It is the Nordic giant, Caleb, who, just like Eli Robledo, has not had much of a showcase since qualifying for this match. but nor does he need to. We know what this man is capable of. It's a big brute of a man. He's probably up there as a favourite, just purely on the type of match this is. But it will be interesting to see how he fares against the likes of Hunter Quinn and Eli. This is probably his first real test for this match, or this type of match with these type of caliber of performers. As he now makes his way to his pod, as he looks over at Eli, looks over at Hunter, as Keller steps in. Now moving on to our fourth participant. None other than the natural born thriller, Siler Jordan. The fans' favourite, and arguably possibly the favourite heading into this match. Siler Jordan has been yearning for an opportunity to earn a shot at the AOA World Heavyweight Championship, and tonight he is receiving that opportunity. However, it is in the form of the Blood Bowl. Will Siler be able to make good use of the structure and finally earn his opportunity at the AOA World Heavyweight Championship, as he now steps into the final pod? And what is this? The mysterious video, and oh my god, Blake Adams being attacked by some mysterious man. I don't understand what the meaning of this is. Hang on. No, wait. I've seen this man before. No. Could it be? Is that who I think it is? No, surely not. No. He was exiled. He was exiled from AOA. But here he is, ladies and gentlemen. Apparently, after assaulting Blake Adams, Jordan Nicholson is entering the Blood Bowl in a shocking turn of events. Jordan Nicholson is making his way to the ring. And this is a shock to behold. None of these men expected Jordan Nicholson. They were prepared for Blake Adams. Instead, this is the man they get. Former tag team partner Cameron Cray has held numerous, and I do mean numerous, titles in every federation he has been in every company. And now he's finding himself catapulted straight into earning a shot for the AOA World Championship. And the final participant, Bill Dern, the shock arrival of Jordan Nicholson. This man the man who used to help run AOA, is back and is a competitor. And Bill Dern is going to be the one staring across the ring from Jordan Nicholson as Dern enters the ring now. And looking around at the structure. Pods will open at 2.5 minute intervals. And this matchup officially underway. Jordan Nicholson, Bill Dern starting this off, and I am still in shock that Jordan Nicholson is being allowed to not only compete, in the match, but he's back here in a capacity in AOA. Is Jordan Nicholson taking the leg of Dern and just sweeping the leg. I apologise for being stunned here, ladies and gentlemen, but I'm in shock that this is still the case, as he's taking it to Bill Dern. Now picking up, as he picks up Bill, went for the shot but missing. Jordan pulling in an elbow to the back of the head. And have to continue on as were per se, as he hooks him up in a suplex. Probably the first of many he will be hitting tonight. The conductor of the suplex transit warming up, and a Northern Light suplex. This will not spell good for the other competitors in this match if Jordan continues to have his way with Bill. Jordan now, a shot to the face, hooking him up, and another suplex. And it is like Jordan Nicholson has not missed a beat with the arm drag there. And dropping the leg. It's Jordan now got him right as he's hooked the arm. Dern with the arm drag getting out. Dern taking the fight to the outside on the grated area. And we are about to have our first pod open as these two men fight on the outside. And it is Eli Robledo has entered the Blood Bowl, and this is going to be interesting. Jordan straight after Eli is picking the leg. He's going to town on these two. And Dern foot over DDT onto Nicholson. Dern now going to try and regain some of his momentum from the beating he took from Nicholson. Hooking him up. Flop suplex. You're not going to suplex the conductor. And these three men just itching to get each other, and a neck breaker there by the leather onto Nicholson. Dern now sitting up Nicholson. A kick to the back by Robledo. And Dern popping up with a drop kick. And this is made interesting now. These two men is focusing on one another. Nicholson allowed to get up. This will be a bit of a headache for me to call as Dern whip off into the buckle and a bulldog there. And now going after Nicholson, but eats a DDT. Nicholson just having his way with Dern, and Robledo now going for a triple suplex, getting the second. Will he get the hat trick? Oh, fisherman variation, and a float over DDT there by Dern. Dern now with the kick. As he picks up Jordan. And another kick. Jordan too busy focusing on Robledo. Robledo with a rolling code red. And then he's a knee breaker. Up goes Robledo, but Jordan being shoved off. And we are 5 seconds away from the next pod opening. Who will it be? And it's the American-made Hunter Quinn making his way into the Blood Bowl. And a short kick there by Jordan. And a suplex from Hunter Quinn, the self-professed king of suplexes, taking it to the conductor of the suplex transit. Never in a million years would I have thought I would be saying that line ever. But here we are at AOA Bloodsport saying it in the Blood Bowl. As Dern and Robledo fight on the outside. Leaving the ring, well, we're going to leave the ring for Nicholson and Quinn to find out who had the best suplexes. Turns out not to be the case, as Nicholson now being whipped off into Dern and Robledo, and Dern somehow getting 3 people with one kick and spiking Hunter Quinn with that DDT. Now being hoisted up into the Robledo bomb, and Dern is the first one eliminated from this match. We are down to 5 and 2 pods aren't even open yet. As Hunter Quinn, the man at the moment standing tall and looking to finish off Jordan with the King's Chalice, but Jordan still in it apparently according to the ref. Robledo with the jawbreaker, and now a shot to Jordan Nicholson. And now getting his cardio in the corner apparently. And a shot there by Hunter, and a big boot to the face of Robledo. Throwing him back into the middle of the ring as Hunter finds his carry position. Dropping Robledo across the road. And someone's got to move Dern out of there before he gets further injured, as another pod is about to be opened. And a tiger driver there by Hunter Quinn, who will be entering next. And it is the natural born thriller Siler Jordan entering the Blood Bowl as Hunter Quinn just launched off the top. Siler Jordan now made a beeline for Robledo. Robledo answers with a shot and a back suplex. A nice amateur takedown there by Jordan Nicholson, and looks like he's warming up the transit, but no, blocked there by Quinn, and then clothesline to the back of Quinn by Siler Jordan. Dern finally up and being vacated from the bowl. And this is too fast to keep up now. We are back to 4 men in the ring. as Jordan looking to give Siler a ride on the suplex transit and gets the 3. And now potentially gonna make short work of the match. No, hitting the leg and dropping down. Quimbo introducing Robledo to the structure on the outside, and Jordan coming out to join him and throwing Quinn into the ring. So far, if you haven't kept up, ladies and gentlemen, Bill Dunn eliminated by Eli Robledo, and I'm not sure what Siler was going for there, but big clothesline reversal there by Jordan Nicholson. And Quinn now looking to take it to the conductor of the suplex transit. We've seen one as he eats knees to the back, and Eli with the jewel breaker to Hunter. And that's flipping code red. Siler with that inverted DDT-like maneuver. Now looking for the Destiny. Is this going to be the end of Eli Robledo's time in the Blood Bowl? No, it is not. But the final pod is about to open, and the Nordic Giant will be unleashed. As Siler Jordan, where is he going? On top of the pod. Big splash there from Siler Jordan. It's Hunter Quinn taking it to Jordan Nicholson on the outside, as Caleb Gray with a Psycho Driver instantly eliminating Eli Robledo. And now we are down to the final 4 already. Big bicycle knee there by Siler, taking down the Giant. Hunter Quinn taking it to Jordan Nicholson, who's been in this match since the opening bell. And now a stomp to the face, and Hunter Quinn potentially looking to end Jordan Nicholson King's Chalice, but again the referee, and there is a lights out by Siler Jordan. Everyone is going big, or they will be going home empty-handed. Siler shot to the back, Caleb now firing back, and Siler going for the Nordic Giant. Shot there by Jordan, and a kick to the back of the knee, and Siler with a backslide driver on Caleb, and pandering to his trillions of fans, as he likes to call them. And what has Hunter Quinn got in there? And a curb stomp onto the grate on the outside. That is pure steel. There is no forgiveness in that, and Caleb Gray in deep trouble as he's locked in their rings of Saturn. Could be forced to submit as Eli Robledo leaves the Blood Bowl after recovering from that huge Psycho Driver from Caleb Gray, and Jordan Nicholson taking it and just bouncing the back of Hunter Quinn's head off the structure. This is 2 miles of chain, if not more, that has been used to make this structure. And Jordan now just taking it to Siler Jordan. Who would have thought that this would be the case? Jordan Nicholson's late inclusion to this match has made up for dream matchups here, like the one currently now with Siler Jordan. You had the moments earlier where he was facing Hunter Quinn, the conductor of the Suplex Transit beats the Suplex King. And there's a lights out there by Siler Jordan, but Jordan Nicholson, the resiliency is still alive, and I'm not sure where Hunter was going with that, but probably looking to get to Jordan, but the amount of abuse, and Caleb Gray appears to have been busted open as Jordan Nicholson finds himself in an awkward position. Could this be a tap out right here? No, Jordan rolling out. And Siler now being introduced to the stretcher. And Hunter landing on the grates. The blood spewing on Keller's face has clearly made him angry. And sends Jordan into the ring. What's Kelly got in mind here now? Removing the turnbuckle pad, which is all fair and legal in this match. And now looking for a big choke slam, and even the ref is in shock, and there's a fucking arrow to Siler Jordan on the grate. And now Hunter Quinn probably picking the scraps of Jordan Nicholson that Caleb Gray has left him, and Caleb, like a man possessed, is going for a psycho driver on the outside onto the steel grate, and Hunter Quinn now in trouble. He being stretching the bow and arrow submission as a ripcord knee there, a variation of the Destiny by Siler Jordan, looking to get rid of the Nordic Giant, but ramming him into the pod and into the steel chain. And oh no, what's he going mind here? Oh! Somehow sending Caleb Gray through the pod. And I'll be amazed if Caleb Gray is able to continue after that. But here we go yet again. Jordan Nicholson finding himself being stretched out by Hunter Quinn, looking for the submission. And Hunter falling on the lights out to Caleb Gray on the steel grate. And then what is Siler doing? Climbing up the side and driving off onto the front Caleb Gray. Meanwhile, Hunter Quinn taking a trip on the Suplex Transit. And a kick to the head. Jordan Nicholson is Caleb Gray now taking back control. And what? That's Hunter Quinn with a sit-out powerbomb. Meanwhile, Siler Jordan just taken down by Caleb Gray, and these four men enduring a hell of a lot of punishment. And a drop of the knee there by Siler Jordan. Meanwhile, Jordan Nicholson on the inside there, now looking to stretch out Hunter Quinn again, looking for the submission, and the lights out there to Caleb Gray. And I believe the referee is stopped. No, Caleb Gray apparently knocked out long enough for the referee to rule him out of this match. And now the final three: Hunter Quinn, Siler Jordan, Jordan Nicholson. And your odds-on favourite has to be Siler Jordan. He's the fresher of the three men, coming in fifth in the draw. And Jordan Nicholson eats that exposed buckle. And Hunter Quinn signaling to finish someone, and there's a big knee to the face of Hunter Quinn. Siler Jordan taking the biggest risk. Hunter Quinn has taken probably the most abused as a flip over pile driver there by Tyler and a Falcon Arrow by Quinn. Quinn has probably taken the most abuse, but Jordan Nicholson has been in there since the start. All three men compromise. All three men have equal shots of winning this match. And Jordan Nicholson is fired up and probably looking to finish Siler Jordan. But that was not the end for Siler Jordan. That suplex pile driver was not enough apparently. As Jordan Nicholson stands on the second and observes his handiwork as Hunter Quinn curb stomps Siler. But Siler still showing some fight. Still showing he could still go. And Hunter Quinn just in trouble as he beats. Oh! Looked for the slipping senton with Siler Jordan and took out Jordan Nicholson as well, but eats a shoulder tackle. Hunter Quinn dragged himself up to his feet. A jawbreaker there by Siler Jordan. Goes the bicycle knee. Hunter with the elbow to the back of the head. And another. He's looking to eliminate the biggest threat in this match right now. And a whip to the corner. And another. And a big German suplex. And Jordan now looking to take advantage by the looks of things. That was a nice drop kick there. As he pulls him in, what's he got in mind here? Looking for a big funky flip. Now turning his attention to Siler Jordan, who is fired up, but eats a Russian leg sweep for his troubles. A stomp there, and now could be in deep trouble as a bow and arrow submission is locked in. He could be forced to tap out. No, he gets out right from the pin, but unfortunately pinfalls do not matter. It was a big backstabber from Hunter Quinn, and an arm drag there by Quinn again. Quinn looking deadlift, gut wrench, throwing Siler away. He's gonna have to do something to knock out Siler Jordan. The King's a whip to that buckle will do. And looks like Hunter is yet again taking a trip on the suplex transit. And Hunter could be in trouble here. A whip reversal there by Hunter Quinn. No, not enough. He's been hooked up. Oh, blocked there. And a clothesline. And Siler is back down. Siler being picked up. Being whipped to the corner. And Jordan Nicholson looking for a bit of chaos theory. There's a little bit of chaos theory there by Jordan Nicholson, but it's still not enough to keep Siler Jordan down. And now looking potentially again, but no, going up, looking for a 10 punch. And just raining down shot after shot. And the final one, and it looks like the Blood Bowl has had more blood spilt as Siler Jordan appears to be busted wide open. And another eating of the turnbuckle for Jordan Nicholson. Hunter Quinn, big splash in the corner, and the referee has seen enough, and Jordan Nicholson has been eliminated. The final two men are Hunter Quinn and Sarah Jordan, and Hunter looking to end it. King's Charles, but the referee is letting this go on. A whip reversal by Sarah Jordan, a shot to the back, and a shot to the post, and a drop kick, and yet again more blood spilt, and a headbutt on two cuts. These two men might want to get themselves tested, as there is a lights out by Sarah Jordan. And Sarah wondering what he will have to do, and I think he's got in what he has to do in mind. The Destiny, and Hunter Quinn valiantly was unable to last. And ladies and gentlemen, the new #1 contender for the AOA World Heavyweight Champion at Golden Opportunity is the natural born thriller Sarah Jordan, in what was a hellacious match. But he has finally earned his shot. And on that, ladies and gentlemen, I am James Ayrton, and we will see you next time.